So planning your video project, understanding your audience. So as I was saying, you've got to kind of understand, and that's when all of your other marketing kind of skills are now coming into place. So let's not keep picking the table because it's a rubbish example. So if you're a chair manufacturer, this kind of cinema style chair, so you know who your audience is, okay? So you wouldn't be looking for kind of, Joe Bloggs down the road. You'd be looking for probably, construction companies, architects, so people that are sourcing this type of chair when they're then doing a build like this, okay? So understanding your audience for a video is very, very important, and also understanding where that audience potentially could see that video. So something like an architect, the video might be much better placed as an end product on LinkedIn rather than Facebook. Even though, potentially an architect would use Facebook because obviously they're very visual, but they might not be into Twitter. So again, understanding your audience and the purpose of the video is really, really important. So if it was simply to show the quality of the chair, that's absolutely fine. But if it was to show how the chair is being used, it'd be a completely different video. Because if it was just to show the quality of the chair, you'd want it filled with loads of people, really shot nicely. But if it was to show you maybe how to install it, it's suddenly a completely different video because it's like a demonstration video. So it's shot really different, the tone of voice is really different. So understanding your audience is really, really important. Yeah, and then obviously you would understand how to get that video to someone. So we've done videos that people have paid quite a lot of money for. Well, it was a construction company, and they paid, I think it's in the region of about $6,000 for one video, and they showed it once to an audience of 5 people because it was for a massive, massive construction company. So their return on investment, they knew, would be huge if they won that contract. But when we asked, who's the audience, how many people are going to be, and they were like, it's 5. And it needs to be bang on 5 minutes, and it needs to blow the socks off. Because return on investment is just staggering because, I think the contract was worth about it was well into the millions. But we also do stuff where the cost of the product is really, really low. So they need to sell loads of that to get a good return on investment. So everyone knows what return on investment is. So you spend what you spend, obviously what you get back. So obviously if you're selling something for 100 quid and the videos cost 1,000, before you even see any return on investment, you need to sell obviously 10. So understanding whoever you're working for, like the cost of your product or services that you're spending is also very important. Because then you might say, look, we want, our end user is our builders. They will just look on Facebook and they want maybe something that's a bit not too polished, maybe a bit fun. If you get a really polished video, they might just go, oh, no, that's not for me. You want something that's kind of going to engage with and be kind of fun and on their level. So again, it's all about understanding your audience, and that's obviously much of a bigger kind of, marketing thing, but it all proves how video kind of slots in. So, we'll do some examples now, I think. They might play straight away. Yes, they will. So the first one is testimonials. So does everyone know what testimonial is? So obviously when you give a testimonial about a company, so predominantly what we're going to do today in the demo is it's going to be kind of reels in motion, giving a testimonial about 3As, and obviously, our experience with Jade and everything. So we're going to do a testimonial piece. But why do people do testimonials? Well, we started Reels very much based on kind of referral and people saying, if you want a video, work with these guys, really, really good. And as a startup, that's pretty powerful. But you've got to go and meet a lot of people before it becomes really beneficial. So then it kind of progressed, written testimonials on websites are very, very good still. And obviously feedback, lots of TripAdvisor, they all pride themselves loads on good feedback, good testimonials. However, obviously we felt, or everyone now feels, that obviously video testimonials are kind of that step beyond that. So this is something we've done, we must have done this about 6-7 years ago. So it proved that, one, it really works, because we haven't done it again. But I hope, just think that you don't know anything about Reels, okay? You're looking at 2 sites, 2 video companies. One of them has got this video testimonial on, one of them hasn't. So then just really think about how much that would affect your kind of purchasing decision or buying decision.